Stylized water can completely change the feel of your scene. In this video I'll show you a simple way to create stylized water in Unreal Engine 5 using the built-in water system. The focus here is on getting a clean, stylized look with minimal effort, controlling colors, waves, and foam without complex setups. Let's jump in. Alright, so I will make the base for our lake. Just go on the landscape and that's very easy. Just play along with sculpt, smooth tool and all that. And I will paint the bottom of the lake with brown texture like this. I will under plugin search for water. Here enable the plugin and restart your project. Alright, so now just type water under content and choose water body custom. Drag your plane into your scene, scale it a little bit and wait until the shader is compiled. And we have to go under the material instance of the plane. So to find the right folder, just click here and under materials, go under water surface. And here we have all the material instances that are used for texturing the various water scenes that you'll find, like lake, ocean, and that's our material custom mesh, material instance, and these are a lot of parameters, values, so just focus on absorption, this one, to change the appearance in terms of colors. For example, if you change the RGB values, you will have a different tonality and different variation in terms of colors. For example, if I want a more greenish water, you can lower the B value. Now we have to work on the material, on the master material, the parent. Here, open, and voila, this is the master material of the water. And we have to work under beach foam. Alright, so that's the main node of the foam settings under the Unreal Engine 5 water plugin. And we will not use this mess. We'll create a very little node that will generate foam in a very simple way, and that's ideal for stylized environments, in my opinion. Alright, so here we have to create a node that's called distance to nearest surface. And under here, we create a divide node. So just create a scalar parameter s plus left mouse button and just rename the parameter under in shore width. That will make mm, the foam more larger, and I will demonstrate that in a minute. So just search for a 1- node to an add, and here we'll create another scalar parameter, speed, and with a time value, time node, to multiply. All right, so the speed value will be used to accelerate the movement of this effect, or decelerate if you lower the number. So a sign and then an add, and this is the main node that will generate the full noise. So just for reference, I will plug now the add node to the emissive color, and I will, under set material attributes, and now I will personalize a little bit the noise node. So under here, if you click, you will gain access to these values. Just modify the scale to let's let's uh, let's see how the foam react without modifying anything. So enable the ocean foam under the material instance, and here just set all to 1 and wait a little bit. All right, so that's our first attempt, and the noise node is with the default values. So we have to lower the speed and maybe try to increase also the shore width. And now I think we can go under the material in the master material, just add a clamp and then a multiply to saturate. Into a lerp. Okay, so we can now start to copy paste the distance to nearer surface and create another scalar parameter. That's a shore expansion that will control how much the foam will be visible nearer the landscape in this case. So now, just for reference, I will show you what I mean by that. Just like always, wait a little bit. All right, so the shore expansion will control how much the foam will be expanded near the edge. So now it's time to work under the noise node. Just scale down to 0.01. And as you can see, you can already see an effect that's interesting. Now, I think I will lower the levels to 2 maybe, and that should be simplify the shape of the foam, as you can see. And now I will continue my node, and I will add a power node with a scalar parameter that will name it shading foam. And that's for make the edge of the foam more interesting. I will show you this effect in a moment. Just create a color parameter, rename it to foam color. Flag it to the letter B of the lerp and choose a white color for now. And now we will plug the saturate into the alpha, and we will take this node and plug all into the lerp, and here we are. Just plug the lerp into the emissive color of the main attributes. Okay. So now if you go under the material instance, you can see that we have our speed and especially our shading foam that will be used to blend the end of the foam. In this case, this line, it's very edgy. We can increase the value to make it more interesting. It will create an opacity mask that will blend the water and the foam in this way. And under here we have the foam color. So just change your color and voila. So that's a very simple trick to have stylized water that it's interesting and very easy to implement. I will add a little tweak, a last little tweak that's precisely the waves. Just select Gaster water waves and play a little bit with the first value to have some very nice movement. And I think here we are. So I hope it was helpful, and see you in the next video. Bye.